So there's layers to this, and this is a comment from a mother of someone with type 1 diabetes who has always been anemic and had low ferritin. How did this line of inheritance come into play? The first step, I think, would be to analyze your own anemia and your own low ferritin readings. Talked a lot on this channel about anemia of chronic inflammation and the iron hiding mechanism that is innate to the human body, which is a natural reflex that our body has to take on and take in iron out of the blood and into the cell as a protective mechanism from iron making any sort of inflammation or pathogenic exposure that we have in our body worse. Because iron is a reactive molecule. It's something that our body needs to make energy, but in the wrong context, it can make inflammation worse. So if your anemia is something born of a low-level chronic inflammation, it's entirely possible that you always had enough iron, probably too much in the case of anemia of chronic inflammation. And it's entirely possible that between you and your partner, your son inherited an imbalanced system. And just as a general PSA to all parents of those with type 1 diabetes, this is not a blame game at all. I do not want you or your partner to take on any sort of guilt or shame for passing something on to your child without knowing about it. This sort of generational inheritance, this epigenetic influence, has been a long time in the making. People could say hundreds of years in the making. Pro-inflammatory lifestyles, nutrient depletion, food alterations, processing, you name it. This has been coming to a point for a very long time. So I think our preconceptions of anemia being strictly iron deficiency is built on false assumptions, as are all of our understandings about how ferritin is supposed to be in the body. I think most, if not all, people today are living with a certain degree of too much iron and our body not having the right nutrients to properly dispose of it, utilize it, neutralize it.